I'm TheGentlemanWake, and in this episode, we unveil a brand new secret playing card deck project from an established creator. If you're a fan of Thirdway Industries, you do not want to miss this. I'm actually going to be giving away a copy of this deck, new and sealed. Also, I announced the winner of the UC 52 Plus Joker deck giveaway. For the best in cinematic reviews of cool products and collectibles, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. A couple of months ago, I received a message from prolific playing cards designer Giovanni Meroni about a project of his playing cards label, Thirdway Industries, he was really excited about. He called it codename Project BM. I'm a big fan of Gio's work dating back to my first days of deck collecting. I own just about every deck he's ever released, and I have featured his products on my channel a few times before, namely the Order series, the Monolith decks, and the Lunatica series, which will have a little bit of relevance in this review. You'll see what I mean. Gio asked me to tease this new project of his on the channel before officially unveiling the deck before a more robust social media blitz. The tease happened a couple of weeks ago, and now the time has come to reveal the deck in full. It's a gorgeously modern design built on the bones of traditional cards, but there's a really cool subversive aspect that I'm excited to show you.
This is Blackmarket by Giovanni Meroni and Thirdway Industries. The deck comes packaged in a glossy cardstock tuck case that features a very intricate geometric pattern of lines and symbols that are reminiscent of crypto technologies. The main focal point of the design is an interlocking mesh of two characters, identical M's or B's, depending on the orientation chosen to read them, and both readings are as intended, spelling the initials of the deck's name, the previously mentioned Project BM, aka Black Market. The monogram logo also brings to mind the Bitcoin cryptocurrency logo, which no doubt is a deliberate choice. There's a pattern of concentric circles like circuits on a motherboard that call back to the swirls of a fingerprint pattern, like a digital thumbprint. There are some additional symbols to be noted, the spade pip of course, some dollar signs that hint to the deck's themes, a crown, skull, and crossbone icon, and a latitudinally dissected globe, both of which are further markers to the message of the deck. The final element worth noting, aside from the intricate frame surrounding the design, is the barcode-like block of lines on the bottom right. The back of the box is a one-to-one representation of the design and includes all the cybersecurity symbols previously noted in a more card-friendly two-way design. The BM monograms return as the focal points. There is one additional symbol included, the Eye of Providence or the All-Seeing Eye, which of course famously appears on actual currency, the back of the American $1 bill. The bottom of the box includes the traditional ad copy, including the Thirdway Industries logo, and mentions the deck's manufacturer, the United States Playing Card Company.
The symbols, the swirl patterns, the digital notes all give this deck a hyper-cryptographic feel, and I think it promises some themes that Gio rightly delivers on, as we'll see. The tuck case does feel a little bit, I guess the word is basic, compared to the opulent and fantastic tuck cases previously seen from Gio's releases. Although to be fair, Gio often produces variants that raise the bar on the intricacy and luxury of the tuck box design seen in more standard edition releases. I will say that Gio has confided in me about other variants of the Black Market deck that are more than possible, and I would imagine that an upgraded tuck case, materially upgraded that is, with matte cardstock and embossing and foil application is a high probability.
Pulling the cards out of the box reveals a back design faithful to the tuck box, metallic gold ink on a black field with white accents and a white poker border. The spot cards all feature gold metallic ink frames and details, including the resurgence of the barcode icon. The pips are elongated and smaller than standard with long stems where applicable, and the sans serif index font is modern and bold. The aces all feature slightly embellished larger pips in the center, and the ace of spades includes a reappearance of the BM monogram.
Before we get into the court cards, I want to mention that when I teased this deck a few weeks ago, before revealing who the designer behind the project was, I asked viewers to comment on who they thought the artist behind the deck was. Without so much as showing a single court card or distinguishing feature, many were able to deduce Gio's involvement in the project. It's really a testament to what a signature style Giovanni has created. The tight geometric patterns, the bold thematic materials, the courts, which I'll share with you in a moment, aren't the only returning Gio tropes. The very first Thirdway Industries deck release I reviewed on this channel was the Lunatica series, famous for UV reactive inks that make the deck glow under blacklight. At that time, Giovanni admitted to me that he only discovered the deck's luminosity after the fact. This time, on Blackmarket, it's a very intentional choice.
All the cards in the deck include UV reactive ink that features heavily into the design, almost as if the blacklight decrypts the full design of the cards, revealing that fingerprint pattern of circuits on the background of every spot card. The backs and the box also luminously reflect back the UV light, and it's a very nice touch, although I do wish there was more interplay with other fluorescent colors. I would have loved to have seen some of the orange and yellows of the Lunatica deck make an appearance here. The court cards are based on the traditional bicycle courts we've all come to know well. However, they do possess some nice Meroniisms that make them very much his style. For one thing, all of the courts have black bars over their eyes, as if their ability to see has been redacted. The blacklight reveals a slew of tiny icons and additional design elements, including dollar signs and X's, that give the deck a subversive feel. In fact, the symbols and the cryptographic elements makes me wonder if there's a secret code or hidden cipher somewhere. This is compounded by the ad cards, as you'll see in a moment, which in and of themselves remind me of the ad cards in the Order deck series, advertisements aimed at denizens of the deck's fictional narrative. One is for the Dark Moon Casino, another for the Salesman, the Twin Queen Blackmarket, and the Panacea Blanc. All of the ad cards feature UV ink that decode the artwork in different ways. The Panacea Blanc goes from an empty bottle to a glowing elixir with an infinity symbol, living up to the slogan, quote, "Taste of Immortality," end quote. The Dark Moon Casino cards include a couple of great magic reveals for an 8 of diamonds or 3 of spades. The salesman owner becomes the man owner, a social commentary perhaps on the businessman CEO as a modern day slaver. In the corner, the word hello drops the O for a more maleficent reading. And the Twin Queen Market card reveals barcodes on the shoulders of the scantily clad ladies that adorn it, horrifically implying perhaps that these women depicted on the card are somehow property.
Giovanni Meroni has a knack for what I would call high concept ultra motifs. His Order deck series is a beautiful exploration of Cold War era propaganda and mid-century advertising. To that end, the Blackmarket deck feels like a modern extension of some of the themes he explored in that earlier deck. While the Order decks shine the bright light on the easily corruptible premise of Marxism and the hypocrisy of communism, this deck is a commentary on the dangers of the opposite side of the spectrum. A stark denouncement of libertarian ideals that have led to a world where just about anything, including people, can be bought, sold, and traded on a black market using untraceable currencies not tied to any government. It's a principle, actually, that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are proud to tout: the decentralization of the world's economy away from governing bodies towards the individual. But I think the commentary is worth making, and I love it when something seemingly so innocuous like a deck of playing cards designed as a fun pastime with tongue-in-cheek artwork can produce complex reactions and deeper thought. I will say that I think there may have even been an opportunity to push this even further. The UV inks could have been used a bit more to create alternate readings of the cards, and I do feel like the cipher aspect is a bit underutilized. Still a great deck, amazing for collectors of Gio's work. As most USBCC decks are wont to do, these decks handle great. They look especially captivating in the glow of a black light. The Blackmarket decks are officially on sale, accessible via the link in the description below. And as you'd expect from a deck release like this, you need a password to buy them: Persephone7. The decks will set you back about $17 each. For a chance to win a Blackmarket deck directly from me, here's what you have to do. 1. Like this video. 2. Be a subscriber to this channel. And 3. Let me know in a comment below what your favorite Thirdway industry deck or decks are. Congrats to April's Kid on winning the 52 Plus Joker 2021 deck by Uzi. Contact me via Instagram to claim your prize. To check out my review of another great deck series by Gio Meroni, check out my review of the Monolith decks by clicking on the video that will appear right here. I've been the Gentleman Wake. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.